Cancer, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. I will be doing your March 22nd to the 28th, 2021 love and relationships reading. Let's see what's in the cards for you, Cancer. Five of Cups for your challenge. I think a lot of you are overlooking the good things in your relationship. You see, he's here staring only at the empty and dumped cups in front of him, and he's got two full cups behind him that he's not even paying attention to. I feel like he feels like he's stuck in this situation, not able to travel over this body of water, but he there are alternative routes that he's not paying attention to. That could be maybe you're just not looking at all the avenues to take to make your position better in your relationship or relationships. Could be with everybody in your life. You might not be able to communicate well. Three of Wands in the reverse for what's benefiting you. And the Page of Wands for message from Spirit. Oops. Okay. Just a little closer here. Yeah, it feels like with this Three of Wands, you've been waiting a long time. Three of Wands represents like your ship coming in, things you've worked on, progressing to the point where you reap your rewards from it. But being it's in reverse, I feel like you're feeling like it's taking too long, but everything is in divine timing. You have to wait. When the universe says it's the right point, when they wait and they hold things till the exact point when you're going to benefit from it most. And you need to be, for those of you that are looking for love, that could be this. You've had a lot of bad relationships with this Five of Cups, and you're doting, or not doting, but your thoughts are lingering on those past relationships and all the things that went wrong in them, and you've got opportunities sitting right behind you if you just look the other way and open your mind. And then this, you have to, some of you have to get over this old past relationship business to, that was so weird. Card flipped all the way over. In order to move on and have this new love come into your life. Pages are messengers. There is some kind of a message coming in, since it's in the position of message from Spirit, and it is a message. There is growth happening for you. Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right path, and that you have to work on what's going on here with this Five of Cups in order to get past and your divine timing to come in line for you to have the potential growth. There's potential in the growth that could happen if you release all those other negative energies. Let's see what else we have here. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're stressing out about these cups over here. You're stressing out about past relationships. You've lost a lot of sleep. You're losing sleep over it. You're not able to focus. Your energy is feeling drained because even when you sleep, you're dreaming about this stuff. Temperance in the reverse. You're fighting you want to rush into the next thing. You're so, I feel like some of you are so worried about being in a relationship that you don't take the time out for yourself, and you keep rushing into the next relationship, and that's where these spilled cups are coming from, and all this stressful energy you're putting upon yourself, because you got to take the time and clear the energy for yourself, and have some inner reflection on what. I think some of you think that it's all your fault, that it's all the things that you did, and that's why you keep repeating the process in each new relationship, and you try to change things, but it's not always you. Every person is different. So every time you come across and you have another relationship, that's two separate people again. That's a whole nother set of energies again and again. You can't go through the same motions and think that you're going to get a different outcome. Let's see. Ten of Cups in the reverse. It feels like and the Five of Swords in the reverse. It feels like there are energies at play behind the scenes that you aren't aware of. Things that have to happen. That's where this divine timing comes into play. You are deserving. Don't think that you're not deserving because you've had so many fails. Something is coming on in here, but it's taking its time, because the universe is trying to bring together all the things that you want, and you need to stop focusing on the bad, because negative begets negative. And if you have negative, you might want something really, really bad, but if you dote on all the bad things that happened revolving around those kind of situations, you're going to attract the negative, and your positive goes farther away instead of coming towards you. So you need to be mindful that you keep thinking about like these negative things in these relationships, because it attracts more of the same. And with this Five of Swords, it's a feeling of all in your head. You got your subconscious or your inner voice that you think it's like your inner voice, but it's like all the negative things like squawking in your ear, telling you that this is the way you need to do it in order to get this, have your hands in the air here with this victory, happiness in the back here. But that's all in your head. That's why in the reverse. This isn't really the way you should be thinking. You need to go back to these other cups and realize that you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting, like I said, a different outcome, because it's not going to work. Maybe you need to read, I feel like somebody needs to read some books on self-care and acknowledgement, maybe acknowledging whatever faults that you have that you could work on, that may be interfering. I think somebody, at least one of you, has something that constantly comes up once you get really attached to someone. Maybe you get a little too attached and they get scared and they pull away. That could be. But you need to figure out what the heck it is and work on that within yourself, because someone else can't fix that for you. You have to do it for yourself. You get the Emperor in reverse. I think it feels like somebody is trying to, I have the words going above your pay grade. You're trying to look at people that are not in the same, they're on a higher level than you, or they think they are. So you keep trying to attach yourself to these people. Could be a relationship, or it could be friendship relationships. You try to be something you're not, like putting yourself around people that really you're not being natural. So that messes things up for you, because eventually your true self comes out, and then they see it, and if they're snobbish or whatever, they see they're gonna see through these things eventually. It's like you wear a mask. That's what it feels like. You got the King of Wands. It feels like maybe you're too overbearing in relationships. Um, the King of Wands kind of knows what he wants, goes for what he wants, stands in his power, and yet I'm getting the feeling off this card with this lion in the background that he's not paying attention to everything. And that kind of sums up what you're doing. You're with the Five of Cups, you're like thinking that your way is the only way, and um not willing to compromise. That's what it feels like. And Spirit is saying you gotta compromise in relationships. You can't always be the one who makes the decisions, or is in control. You're never in control of somebody else, technically, ever. Something's the universe wants something for them, and you want to keep trying to do something else, make them do something else. It's never going to work out, and it'll always fail. That's what it feels like. Let's see what else here. Spirits, guides, what else do you have for Cancer? March 22nd to the 28th, 2021. Love and relationships. Cancer. Strength in the reverse. I think some of you spend too much time because you think that you're right all the time. You think that your way is the only way. You're too overbearing in relationships, too gung-ho. I mean, it's good to have energy that is perpetual and moving, but you need to let the other person catch up to where you are. And I feel like some of you are having disputes, like verbal arguments often. You get to a certain point in the relationship and you start like verbally being too aggressive. I don't want to say mean and nasty, but that's the energy I'm getting off of this. Somebody's not very nice once they want to get control. They're trying to, when you try to take control of a situation or how the relationship is going, and the other person wants to do something else, you take it as them trying to pull back from you. So you get more aggressive towards them, which actually is what the reason why they pull away from you, because of you coming on too strong with it. That's what it feels like. King of Swords. Yeah, it feels just like with this King of Wands. So you got two kings here. I think that that is the problem, is there's two in every relationship. There's a give and take, and it feels like both people here are trying to be the one in the lead. That's what it feels like for someone. And you're bumping heads all the time because of it. You're both willing to fight for the relationship, but in the meantime, you end up wreaking havoc on the relationship, because you both think you're protecting it when really it's dismantling it. That's what it feels like. Let's see what else here. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Someone has good intentions. I believe there is love here, and there's good intentions towards the outcome, towards the union, but I feel like someone doesn't know how to, and it might have to go on with this control thing. I think someone has a hard time speaking or communicating properly. That's what it feels like. Ace of Coins. See, someone here, it feels like someone is trying to control the finances as well, or some of you may be putting, there's not a give and take. I feel like there's not a real give and take of the responsibilities within a household. For people, I feel like for people that are living together, there may be issues money wise. You're beginning to see the signs that you're putting in more than the other person, or vice versa, and there's a negative energy starting around that. For some others of you, if you're this may be with this ace, it's like a new beginning. So it might be, feels like for somebody here, this is a new beginning where you feel like you have to, you're not used to someone paying, like say when you go out to eat or something. You're not used to them paying, and it's a kind of a conflict because you guys sit at the table, I'm paying. And in the meantime, the waiter's sitting there like, okay, I'm just leaving this bill on the table and you guys can figure it out. All right, let's I think communication is the biggest thing here. Putting time into yourself, whether you're in a relationship or you're searching for a relationship, I think you need to take some time for yourself, and find whatever it is that makes you happy and make yourself happy. You can't make someone else happy if you aren't able to make your own self happy. You can't expect, in a relationship, you're not supposed to expect the other person to make you happy. You got to be happy with yourself first. Water, which is you, Cancer. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. I feel like this, I'm going to put this right here because it has to deal with you taking care of yourself. Mystic Star. Harmony in the home and great friendships. See, whoever here is you know, in a relationship where you're actually living together, you need to take more time to burn some like rose incense. Buy some roses. Just the smell of them are and rose quartz. Get some rose quartz, and the rose quartz hearts, you can find them either online or whatever. Some of the mythic shops and all of that, they will they carry them, and you buy the pair of hearts, the rose quartz hearts, and you keep one, and the other, and your significant other keeps the other one, and it's supposed to keep your pairing more powerful, your bond. Achievement. Win the award, accolade, or contract. I feel like, yeah, you gotta do this working. I feel like I need to put this here. I want to cover these cards completely up, but I feel like you need to do a lot of work on yourself, like I said, and the rewards will come. And if there's divine timing involved with you or your significant other, you got to let that go. You've got to work around it, work with it, stop trying to work against it, because I think that's what some of you are doing, and it's causing more havoc in the relationship than it needs to. Let's see. Let's take a Queen of the Moon Oracle to close the reading. Cancer, March 22nd to the 28th, 2021. Love and relationships. We had 3 cards come out here. Beginnings. It feels like there's there could be a new start, either in for a new relationship or for an existing relationship, that you need to walk through that door hand in hand and take the time to talk to one another without yelling. And I feel like saying to someone, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I don't know why, because I didn't feel that in the rest of the reading, but someone's looking at somebody else somewhere outside of the relationship, and you need to quit it if you want to keep your person, because you will lose them if you continue that road. For others, I think you need to go with your significant other. Go take a trip. I feel like I know with the pandemic you can't just go take regular trips, but you could go and say get a cabin or a cottage on some water somewhere, where you're not dealing with a bunch of other people. You just have this, and spend just time for the 2 of you to talk and to relax. You have will. I feel like Spirit is saying you have the strength. With the strength card here, you have the strength and you have the will and determination to change this around for you and your significant other. Or if you, like I say, if you're trying to find a new relationship, I believe that you need to take the time out for yourself and get to know yourself better. And that will help. I know you have the energy and the will to do it, and you need to it's just expressing more of that you need to take self-care. And it's okay to it's not okay to be controlling, but it's okay to control your own situation and how you feel about things. And you have extremes, which again makes me feel about you're going overboard, stressing yourself out, not getting rest, because your mind's like going a mile a minute about things that have happened in the past. You need to let that energy go and move on from it in order to get that relationship or relationships in your life that you want. Okay, Cancer, that's it for now. Like, share, subscribe. Love the support. Check your moon and rising as well for a better look at your energies for the week. I hope this plays out well for you guys in the upcoming weeks. I feel like a lot of you will heed the warning and take some more time for yourself. Okay, Cancer. See you next video.